Do you remember this, Devon? What about this one? Perhaps this absurd imagery rings the bell. Up we go. Now that Devon vs Sandris has been announced for Arm Wars Dark card, I have an idea of how this can go. Young Devon used to have one of the nastiest inside games around, so much so that Richard Lupke's had this to say.
Thank you. Never felt anything like that before.
He's never felt anything like that before. This guy said that. I promise you, he has felt some things. This is the same year, by the way. He even holds off a full-on counterattack by Denis Deplenkov. Not to blue ball you, it ends up in a slip, as these things often do. The point is, there was a time where Devon's hook could bang with anyone, even at the most elite levels. Enter Devon Larratt's elbow surgery, and I'll let him explain it in his own words.
You're gonna feel totally different, okay? The first thing is you're gonna have no stability, zero. For arm wrestling, what's gonna happen is all those ligaments that, you know, are holding your joint together, they've been used to going around a ball that's like this big, and now the ball is this big, you know? So they're still all stretched out. And so you're gonna have a loose and sloppy elbow joint.
After that, we saw Devon switch to a much more outside-focused style of arm wrestling. Fast forward to East vs West 5 in 2022, and we saw Devon bang inside with Yevgeny Prudnik, who is a monster in a hook. This, plus the fact that Devon felt confident enough to shoot a hook against Levon, tells me that all the recovery effort he's been putting in to get his elbow stability back, all the stem cells and things, are starting to work. Okay, so what do we know about Sandris' inside game? Well, we know it's enough to hold off Matt Mask, but Matt Mask isn't an inside puller, so that doesn't tell us too much. This, on the other hand, I find fascinating. That's Chance Shaw on the right, almost a strictly outside puller, really getting the upper hand on Sandris in a hook. If Chance can get Sandris palm up and 1 inch from the pin pad, well, that's what got me thinking. You might remember from my video on the athlete stat cards, Chance's inside game is only listed at a 6.5 out of 10, and based on what we've seen from Devon recently, he's a lot higher than that. Also keep in mind that Devon can seamlessly transition from a hook into what has become his bread and butter, the King's move, and this is against prolific inside puller Todd Hutchings. So to sum it up, Devon has had an unbelievable hook in the past. His elbow appears to be recovered and stable again. We've seen him do great inside against pullers like Prudnik. We've seen Sandris vulnerable to a hook against someone like Chance Shaw, and Devon can transition out of it into a King's move if he needs to. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are we going to see a King's move out of Devon in this match? These videos take a decent amount of time, so if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, and to catch my future content, subscribe. I put out multiple new videos every week, and I will see you in the next one.